Good evening, everyone. Friday evening. Well, depending on where you are in the world, we got people on here from all over the globe, which is very cool. Welcome. There's a lot of familiar faces on this webinar. Very cool. And we don't do this one often, where we have kind of like a fun Friday night get together, date night with our leaders. And tonight's going to be special because if you were on Wednesday, we had some real fun issues going on with Wednesday. There was like over 2,000 people registered. Only 400 could actually get into the webinar, which is why our email was slammed with questions and people wanting information they couldn't get on. They want to see. They want these guys. They love these guys, Adam and Justice, for what they're doing and bringing value to this community and really their commitment to your success over the next 100 days. So we just thought last minute, I mean, literally we sent an email. The reason you're on this right now is you saw an email today about a webinar tonight. So I highly just commend you, pat yourself on the back. You made a decision in a very short time. I know it's a Friday night, but you who are listening to me right now are committed. And that is so, like, for you, you're going to make a decision, I believe, by the end of this night, because just you showing up really sets you so far apart from the rest of the people who are trying to build a business but not really doing anything, that to be able to hire these guys for next to nothing for 100 days to all but ensure your success, that makes sense to you. I know it does because you're on this webinar right now. So we're just going to jump right into it. I want to welcome you. Again, this is a webinar for you just so you can understand what's happening and what is going to create the next wave of leaders over the next 100 days. We did this before, and I'll just give you my 2 cents because I have to jet. I've got to help my girlfriend move tonight, which is going to be fun. I wish I could stay here with you, with these guys. But what's going to happen here is that these leaders, 2 EMT, MMT members, they've been with us for years. I've seen them gone from broke, struggling, like literally zero in their bank accounts, to making 6 figures online. And they have a mentoring program where at the end of this, you're going to have a very rare opportunity to get basically inside their brains and have them like just take your hand and guide you through what they did to create 6 figures online for like it's like $30 a week, something like that. I mean, it's absolutely insane what they're doing, and I wholeheartedly recommend this for one reason: results. They did this last year, and the proof is in the pudding. Like 80% of our leaderboards inside of My Lead System Pro, the names that were popping up that nobody knew were students of what you are about to experience tonight. So if you want to like dominate the leaderboards, like this isn't a fad, this isn't value. They provide it. It never goes out of style. They will show you what they did, and I guarantee that over the next 30, 60, 90 days, it's going to rinse and repeat, and those new names, those new leaders are going to be a direct correlation or reflection of what they're doing tonight. So get excited, turn off all the cell phones, and give them your focus, because these guys are super busy, very successful, and they're giving their Friday night to make sure you understand what is going on over the next 3 months and how it can get you in profit in your business. So, gentlemen, I am out. I love you. You know how I feel about what you're doing with this course, and you two as leaders individually, and just awesome human beings, man. Love you guys. Have some fun, and have a great night, everyone.
Awesome.
Thanks,
You're going to highlight me, B?
Yeah, I'm gonna. You should be highlight. Yep, you're good now.
Awesome, awesome, awesome. So, guys, welcome. Adam, excited? A little Friday night webinar here.
Yeah, absolutely. It's rare. It's a rare thing. To be doing a webinar like this on Friday night. But we are committed to to sharing what we have, and sharing our solution that we're going to be sharing with you guys. And Brian's right. It does say a lot about your commitment level that you're here with us on a Friday night.
Yeah, no doubt. So, guys, head on over to the chat. Make sure, let us know you can hear us, see us, all that good stuff. It's very likely you will be seeing mostly me tonight because of the way we have this set up, so that you can see my slides. And we can go. Patricia just messaged me, said we're off air.
Hey, yeah, just let us know. Let us know if you can see us, hear us. Lisa's saying super excited to be here. I feel like people can hear us and see us.
You got to let us know, guys.
Yeah, Lisa, Bert, Keith, any of you guys that are being active in the chat right now, please let us know that we're coming through loud and clear. We can see you and hear you, but the screen is frozen. Yeah, refresh. Yes, perfect. Yeah, I think we're good. Yeah, Yeah, exactly. Just refresh if your screen froze up, just refresh it and you'll be fine.
Gotta love Google, right? You know,
Right.
this is the world we play in. Great, can see and hear now. Awesome, awesome, awesome. So, Adam, what do you say we dive in, buddy?
Yeah, I say we dive right in.
Awesome. You should be able to see my screen in a moment.
Yep, I'm seeing your desktop.
Okay. She says you're on now. Excellent. Thank you, Patricia, for the heads up. Okay, so you can see my screen there, Adam? Oh.
Yeah, I can see it.
Awesome. Get a holler from the group. Make sure they can see it, and we will rock and roll here. Guys, let Adam know you can see my screen. Let us know where you're calling in from, where you're logging in from, whatever the case may be. We want to welcome you. Tonight we are going to go over the 5 steps to undeniable breakthrough, unstoppable momentum, and unbelievable profit in your business. We went over this stuff on Wednesday. So many people got locked out of that webinar. We wanted to bring it back around tonight. And then we're going to roll out our new and improved 100-day Biz Builder Challenge, guys. This is a big-time game changer. We're super excited to bring this to you. So what do you say, Adam? You ready to get started?
Excuse me.
You sound ready.
Yeah, I'm ready, man. Wow, I just had some water go down the wrong tube or something. But yeah, I mean,
right. We've only got a whole webinar ahead of us.
I've got my water right here, so I'm good. I'm good to go.
Awesome, awesome. Well, listen, guys. Before we get into the 5 steps, do us a favor. Close your eyes and think back to the day you joined home business. Remember how excited you were. What were the thoughts that ran through your head? What did those dreams look like? Did you want more time with your family? Did you want to travel the world and experience different places and different cultures? Did you want financial freedom? Did you want to fire your boss? You may have seen a video out there of me firing my boss, walking into my job and saying, listen, you're fired. Did you want to give back? Maybe you wanted to contribute to the community. When you saw home business, you saw this picture of what was possible. We know what our dreams look like, and once we executed all 5 of these steps, we started living our dreams, right, Adam?
Yeah, absolutely. You know, this picture that you're seeing on the far right is from a music festival that I went to in Golden Gate Park in San Francisco. If you've never been to Golden Gate Park, it is absolutely beautiful, and I do things like that a lot. I travel a lot for music. That's really important to me. That was one of my driving factors for getting started in my business. I've lived a life of freedom and lifestyle. Via the home business industry. The picture right next to that is me actually getting interviewed on a cruise ship. And that was a cruise that I won from sponsoring and recruiting people in my network marketing company that I went on in January of last year. And we went to Jamaica and Haiti. And it looks quite a bit different than my life did a few years ago when I was really struggling to get by,
Yeah, when I was struggling and I was watching guys like Adam go on these cruises, okay, I said, I need to travel more in my life. And the picture up in the top left there is actually a vacation I took to Cabo. It was an all-inclusive vacation I won in a recruiting contest for my network marketing company. And, I really didn't travel for many, many years. And last year I was able to get on a plane once a month, which was really fantastic. And then I love this picture with my niece. Making funny faces by the pool up at my dad's house, and I would go months sometimes without seeing my parents, and the reality was that had to change. I was just working too much, and when she was born, I knew I had to make a change in my life and start to put family first, and now I get to see her once a week, and then of course in the middle, great picture, me, Adam, another great marketer, Pam Herman, hanging at this place out in San Diego. That's kind of like a business meeting for us, right, Adam?
Yeah, seriously, man. I remember that day very well. Not too long ago out in San Diego, but just beautiful on that restaurant. Sipping some drinks and overlooking the ocean. It was amazing. Yeah, no doubt about it. And I remember coming back to the hotel and we were sitting out by this fire pit, and we're overlooking Torrey Pines Golf Course, and the sun's setting, and we're sitting there, drinking a beer with some awesome marketers. And I looked at you and I'm like, dude, it was worth it, right? I mean, this is pretty awesome. Our life is pretty freaking cool. Yeah, seriously. I mean, it's all the struggles and the challenges that we faced. It's moments like that make it all worth it.
Yeah, no doubt about it, guys. But unfortunately, it's not this way for most. Okay, here's the deal. If you haven't gone through all 5 of these crucial steps, you probably feel like we did for way too long, and like so many struggling home business owners do. Right, Adam?
Yeah, absolutely. So have you guys ever felt unsupported and rejected? Have you felt like the debt is piling up way too fast? I know it certainly felt like that for me. Did you ever feel like you were flushing money down the toilet, grasping for answers? Did you feel frozen, paralyzed, bombarded with information, like you're working hard and spinning your wheels but getting nowhere? Let us hear you in the chat if you've experienced any of these situations. I mean, I certainly know I have. But just let us know if you've ever felt like this in your business as well.
Yeah, the reason these are up here is because these are the things we hear from people all the time. So be honest, raise your hand, chat it up, let us know, have you felt like this at some point in your business? We get it. We didn't know about these 5 steps when we got started. I mean, I was a broke waiter, guys, totally struggling in this business. I made $98 in the first 10 months, and I remember sitting in front of the computer, diving into info products, using these, trying to figure out these tools and just pulling my hair out. My credit cards are maxed out. I remember at one point that, my hot water heater broke, and I was spending $100 or a couple $100 a month, trying to build my business, and then bleeding money into more tools and training and all that different stuff. And I'm sitting there going, what am I going to do? I got up and I took cold showers for about 3 weeks, thinking like, am I really going down the right path here? I mean, this is not what I had figured out, right? I mean, this is not how I saw it playing out. And I know that it wasn't all sunshine and rainbows for you either.
No, it certainly wasn't. I've had lots of really tough times in my business. Lots of tough times in my business, especially in the first year. I mean, there was a point where I was 6 months into the business. I hadn't made any money yet. I was $10,000 in debt from borrowing money from family members and from Mr. Visa and Mr. MasterCard. And it's 6 months. I was getting a lot of flack from people like when are you just going to quit? Like when is enough going to be enough? When isn't it time that you maybe just cut your losses and get out? And then really it kind of hit home for me when I actually did make my first commission. I made a $20 commission for selling a $40 ebook, and I was so excited that I actually got somebody to take an action. Somebody buy something that I was selling, and they refunded the very next day. That was a real shot in the gut.
Wow.
Yeah.
Guys, it was a struggle for us as well, but everything changed for us, and everything can change for you tonight when we share these 5 crucial steps. And if you choose to lock arms with us, follow our lead, and work a simple, effective, proven plan, it can all change in 100 days or less. Let me ask you some really tough questions if you're out there struggling. How long are you willing to wait? Can you endure another 6 months? How about a year or 2 years? How many thousands do you want to spend? Do you want to swim upstream and try to beat the odds like Adam and I did? Guys, I made $98 in 10 months. It sucked. Okay? We've been there, and we've worked with and helped people who have been there too. And in doing so, we've figured out how to simplify the process and give struggling home business owners a crystal clear understanding of what they must do to get the results and more importantly, the life they desire. There's only one problem. We can't help everyone, and the reality is that some people just won't do the work. You're the one that has to make a choice to do what it takes. Now, I'm going to ask a couple of questions, and I want you to respond to Adam over there. If we lay out a proven step-by-step, paint-by-numbers plan tonight that tells you exactly what to do, a plan that will drastically reduce the time standing between you and the life you desire and save you thousands, if not tens of thousands of dollars in the process, will you commit today to executing it? If we had already endured the pain to get the results you wanted and were willing to share everything and allow you to bypass our mistakes, would you get out a pad, open your ears, take notes, and commit right now to being a student? What if our original plan helped struggling home business owners, some who knew absolutely nothing about marketing, become some of the best and brightest leaders in our industry, and we spent 1.5 years making that plan 10 times better? Would that get you excited enough to step up and take action? Good, because when you stick with us to the end of this webinar, you'll finally get it. You'll know exactly how to take action and commit to the 5 steps that can get you to the promised land. Here's the deal. Adam and I literally beat the odds and got serious results, the kind of results you can get if you execute the plan we've developed. And now, Adam, I'm going to let you talk about these results. It's only fair because you're above me on that all-time leaderboard.
Yeah, for sure. Collectively, Justice and I have generated over 40,000 leads online through MLSP and other things as well. Signed up over 1,600 members in MLSP alone, and become top 10 producers of all time. And MLSP is a system that's pushing 100,000 accounts. So top 10 all time is kind of a big deal. and then you see on the top left, I mean, Justice alone, 21,000 leads, and again, that's just MLSP alone. And then you see down here the total commissions paid, $169,382.54, and that's income from just one income stream. Yeah, go ahead, Justice.
Sorry about that.
Yeah, no problem. We've spoken from stage at major events, launched our own products, and won recruiting contests in our network marketing companies. We've beat the odds. But a problem still existed in the marketplace. There is still something holding 97% of home business owners back. Truthfully, most industry training leaves the door open for the most dangerous variable that your business can face. The most divisive and destructive business killer of them all. Do you want to know what it is?
What do you think? Should we tell them?
Yeah, I think they might be ready.
All right, I'm going to tell you guys. Little tough love here. It's you. The fact is, we're all humans, guys, and we have a tendency to get in our own way and make things super complicated. With you in the way, it's darn near impossible to execute the 5 steps to undeniable breakthrough, unstoppable momentum, and unbelievable profit. That's why so many in this industry struggle until they quit. So what can happen when we get you out of your own way and executing these 5 steps?
Yeah, so Bert Bledsoe, many of you guys know Bert, just total internet marketing rock star, social media celebrity. I mean, there's a good chance you already know who Bert is. He's just exploded on the scene. He was one of our top challengers in last year's 100-Day Challenge, and you'll probably get a chance to hear from him a little bit later. He said, before working with Adam and Justice, I was a struggling network marketer who had no experience and never making a dime online. Since following their easy directions, my online business has exploded. I generate leads daily, and I have created a full-time income. The best part is, all I had to do is follow a few simple steps.
Killer stuff. Guys, this is Markel Russell. He said, I have to be honest, I used to be an entrepreneur who used to just wing it, be all over the place, and have very little, if any, results to show for it. With the help of Adam and Justice's training, I was actually able to get laser beam focused on a strategic plan, and within 90 days, I was able to become the #1 recruiter in my network marketing company. I had 50,000 associates. These guys rock. Guys, that is super impressive, #1 recruiter.
And then Lisa Thompson, the digital marketing doctor, she said, before working with Justice and Adam, I was a frustrated online marketer and wasted so much time on activities that didn't make me money, like so many do. Justice and Adam taught me how to engage in only 5 simple activities a day to get results in my business. Best part is I'm now generating or averaging 5 to 10 leads a week and making an extra $500 a month in my business. Thanks, Adam and Justice. Thank you, Lisa.
Yeah, and I mean, we had Lisa out the other day on a webinar, and her results have skyrocketed since she wrote this testimonial. I mean, it's powerful, powerful stuff. And you're going to hear from endless more students later tonight, okay? So by now, you get it. The 100-Day Biz Builder Challenge can help you in your business, but we've got a bit of a confession to make. I mean, yes, the 100-Day Challenge can help you, just like it helped these incredible marketers and so many more finally get the results they desired. But the truth is, Adam and I got a little lucky. The fact is, we didn't know then what we know now. Over the last 18 months, we've literally reflected on our journey, evaluated our successes and our failures, and flat out scrutinized the process that helps so many break through. That's exactly how we identified these 5 steps. The new and improved 100-Day Biz Builder Challenge is designed to take you by the hand and force you through these steps so that the dreams you had the day you started your home business can become a reality again. But you must know this. None of these steps can be skipped. The order through which you go through them is non-negotiable. Every leader you've seen online has gone through these steps, and if you want a 6-figure business, you must go through them too. Are you ready? All right, Adam, let's dive in, buddy.
Sounds good. So step 1, you guys, is all about building a rock-solid business foundation. If you've ever read Robert Kiyosaki, best-selling financial education author Robert Kiyosaki talks about, building a solid foundation for your business, and not to build your business on a foundation of sand, but to build it on a strong foundation. Too many people overlook this in business, and I think that has a lot to do with why so many people struggle in the industry. It starts with personal habits. You have to understand that to become a successful entrepreneur means building successful habits around action and around decisions. So people that are very successful entrepreneurs have very, very good personal habits, around those two things. And you've got to really exercise your habits as an entrepreneur to build your entrepreneurial muscles. Building belief in an unshakable mindset. I know for me it was like, I was like, what are you talking about mindset? When I was first getting started, I'm like, you give me something to sell. You teach me how to sell it, and I go sell it. Like, what's so complicated about that? But it really wasn't until I got into the mindset stuff and really programming my own brain for success is when things, doors really started to open and results really started to come fast and furious. And then building belief is powerful. I mean, the reason why we're gonna, get hundreds of people into the 100-day challenge, over the next few days is because Justice and I have an unshakable belief that you are better off in your business by hanging out with us for the next 100 days, way, way, way better off than by not hanging out with or by not taking action and going it alone. We know that with 100% certainty, and that's why we're successful. That's why we can sell with conviction, because we have that belief level. And the power of the mastermind, you have to surround yourself with the right people that are going to support you, that are going to challenge you to do bigger, to do bigger and better things, and that are going to support your dreams. And then tracking and accountability is absolutely crucial. Accountability is something that most entrepreneurs, most home-based business owners completely lack. And if you want to, get to the next level, you've got to find ways of holding yourself accountable to yourself, as well as to other people. And I know, Justice, since tracking is such a big deal for you and such a fundamental, I'll let you kind of take it for talking about tracking.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, this is the eye-opener for our students, okay? This is the big look in the mirror. The reality is most people stay busy. So when we show you the activities you should be participating in, and then you start tracking your activities, you'll really get that look in the mirror that'll tell you whether you're doing the things that are going to get your results or not. And if you don't have the results you're looking for, then you probably aren't doing the things. And this tracking and accountability will be the most crucial thing for you. Guys, this isn't just theory. Step one builds the incredibly necessary foundation that so many of you are missing. Imagine finally having a plan. Imagine knowing exactly what to do each day so that you can sleep like a baby, knowing your business is moving forward and that you're one step closer to more time with your family, to travel, to giving back to whatever your dream was. Finally, you'll be able to talk about your business with confidence again. You'll believe again that success is possible. Execute step one, and your clarity and belief will be at an all-time high. You'll be ready to run through a wall knowing that nothing can stand between you and your dreams. Now you've got a rock-solid foundation, so let's talk about marketing. Step two is developing a simple and effective marketing plan. You've got to embrace a marketing strategy that serves your business model. What do I mean by that? Well, first of all, you should really wrap your arms around one strategy when you're getting started, but every business model is different out there. Some people are network marketers, some are affiliate marketers, some are selling their own coaching and products. So different marketing strategies lend themselves to different business models. If you're a network marketer, do you want to be teaching people or getting involved in highly technical, less duplicatable stuff? Probably not. You probably don't want to get too techie, at least not teach your team to get too techie, But if you're an affiliate marketer, okay, do you really want to be out there doing some of the networking stuff online? Is that the best leveraged use of your time, being that you're not really making overrides on people's efforts once you make a sale? So we're going to show you how to, or we show you how to choose a marketing strategy based on your business model, and then you want to identify the experts. There's always somebody that's really dominating that strategy, and then you're going to model and learn from that person, okay? Modeling is finding someone who has what you want, doing what they do, and you'll get what they get. That's a fundamental principle of success, guys. So if you get around the person that is the person for that strategy, and you model them, great things can happen, and then you're going to develop and work a daily marketing plan that will lead to results. This goes back to tracking and accountability, right? You have to have a plan and work a plan. When you stick with us to the end of this webinar, we're going to unveil the who's who of industry trainers that we've enlisted to help you dominate the marketing strategy of your choice. This is super exciting, guys. I'm serious. Stay around to the end because you will be blown away. So let me ask you, what would it be like to stop spinning your wheels and jumping from strategy to strategy? What would it feel like to take action and move forward confidently knowing what you're doing works? Once you've completed step 2, you will have everything you need to generate the traffic, leads, and sales your business needs. So Adam, why don't you tell them a little bit about step 3 since they're there?
Yeah, absolutely. So step 3 is all about getting results and creating authority. And the reality is, you guys, you might feel like right now like you're grinding it out in your business and like, you know, you got to fight for every lead and sale. But that's not the I mean, it gets so much easier. And one of the ways that it gets easier is when people start perceiving you as an authority. This business gets a lot easier and a heck of a lot more fun, that's for sure. But without results, you are stuck. You need to get your first small victory, and then we can show you how to leverage that, you know, how to build on that, how to leverage that victory. Because you then take that small victory and turn it into your first marketable story. We're going to show you exactly how to do this. Serve the small audience that you're beginning to build with valuable content. Now, this is a big mistake that a lot of marketers make. They think that because their audience is small that they don't need to deliver value yet. You know what I mean? Like, and it's ridiculous because you know, you think that you've got to have this huge audience before you start building value, and that's actually completely wrong because you build that large audience by providing good quality, valuable content to the existing audience that you have. I mean, that's how you build a bigger audience. And then you bring exactly what has gotten you the results into the marketplace to build more authority. And we call this the perpetual results funnel. You know, we call this getting perpetual results. So it basically is like you go out there, you take action on a strategy, you get a result, whether that result is getting 5 leads on Facebook or getting 10 leads a day with video marketing or, you know, recruiting a few people into your business. Whatever that result is, go out and shout it from the rooftops. You know, brag a little bit about what you just did, and you know, using like content marketing, using social media, using, you know, an email list. You go and shout it out that you just got the result, and then people are going to be attracted to that because you just got that result, and then you use that to get a bigger result, and then you just repeat the cycle. You go back out and you know, shout out from the rooftops again, and keep leveraging those little results until they get a little bigger, a little bigger, and a little bigger, until until one day you're shouting about getting 6-figure income results. I mean, that's really how it works.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Guys, once you truly implement step 3, everything starts to change and your results will begin to bring you authority. The best part is your phone will be ringing and the person on the other end will say, "Oh my God, I can't believe I'm talking to you." You remember the first time you got that phone call, Adam?
I do. This lady, I mean, I remember very well. This, you know, I said, "Hey, what's up? This is Adam Chandler in Colorado giving you a call. How you doing?" She said, "Oh my," she screamed into the phone. Literally screamed into the phone. She said, "Oh my God, I feel like I already know you. I can't believe I'm talking to you right now. I feel like I already know you," because I was built up in her mind, at least, as the authority. And that is what we call, when you get a conversation that starts out like that by someone who's saying, "I can't believe I'm talking to you right now," that is what we call a laydown sale, because she joined me in what I was promoting, which at the time was MLSP. But I mean, because I was perceived as an authority in her mind, I could have recommended anything to her and she would have gotten signed up.
Yeah, no doubt about it, guys. Are you ready for that phone call? Go in and give Adam a yes. Raise your hand if you're ready for that phone call. Will it be easier then to start making sales? Will it be easier than it is right now? Go over to the chat box, let Adam know. Darn right it will be. There's your answer. And now you're ready for step 4, okay? Step 4 is developing You Inc. It's time for you to truly practice attraction marketing. Your personal brand is the secret sauce to your success. Listen, guys, people join people, not business opportunities. You're not your product. You're not your opportunity. You're not your system. If they're going to join you, it's because of you. And online, it's because of You Inc., your brand, okay? You're going to identify your specialty in step 4 and truly become the go-to person. This is a big thing. If you look around, know that everybody's kind of got something they're the go-to person for. Adam and I are the go-to people for coaching programs and developing leadership, right? Mark Harbert and Frank, video marketing, Michelle Pesco-Solido, Facebook marketing. I mean, the list goes on and on. Rob Four, SEO, Ray Higdon, blogging. People are the go-to person. You must step on the other side and become the trainer. This is really where you become branded, where you Inc. hits a whole new level, okay? Why is that? I've heard it said you got to step on the other side of the cash register, right? Well, that too. But you got to step on the other side of the webinar. You got to step on the other side of the call. You got to step on the other side, guys. This is where the money's made. Then in step 4 at the end, you create your own branded giveaway. That brings your industry authority to a whole new level. I saw Rob Four speaking from stage at Live the Dream 3, and he talked about this, and he said how important it was, and he mentioned how much better the conversions were once you have this, and I came home and I did it, and everything changed for me. So what would it be worth to you to be seen as the industry authority, to have people now begging to buy from or join you? Imagine if everyone, even top industry leaders, were taking you seriously. Wouldn't it feel great to know you've made it, that you've made a name for yourself, right? In an industry that you once struggled in? You're big time now. And it's time for you to go the distance and follow through with step 5. And Adam's going to take you through step 5 here.
So step 5, you guys, is creating real leverage and scaling your business. Because at this point, when you get to step 5, you're like I said, you're big time now. You've got a massive audience and an unstoppable traffic. Increasing conversions in your business can skyrocket results. So how do you increase conversions? Well, you do that oftentimes by a higher level of connectability, or being able to connect with a larger audience of people. And how do we do this? We do it through social media. We do it through email marketing and developing a relationship with an email list, and we do it through webinars. So you use webinars to train large groups and sell to big audiences. Study and model high-level producers, very important. We do that all the time. And then learn to scale your business, play to your strengths, and fill your day with the highest leveraged activities. This means no more doing the dirty work. So this means that, because at this point you're kind of a real entrepreneur at this point. You've really learned a lot of the entrepreneurial things, and successful entrepreneurs value their time, and that means that they're not going to do an activity that they can hire out for $5, $10 an hour. I mean, they're not going to do things that they can hire out for $5 or $10 because they know how valuable their time is, which means that by doing some of those low leveraged activities, the so-called dirty work that we mentioned here, you're actually losing money when you do that. So you're really becoming an entrepreneur at this point. And then you form relationships in high-level masterminds with the leaders and increase your exposure. And this is kind of a fundamental of kind of getting through kind of the last barrier, is because when you identify the people that are way higher than you in business, or at a way higher level than you in business, and you impress them. You get results for them. You impress them. You get their attention. They will lift you up. They will give you a gigantic hand up, and then by doing so, expose you to a totally new audience, because they'll expose you to their audience that you wouldn't have been able to touch otherwise. And because they have authority with their audience, some of that authority and credibility gets transferred off to you, and there's a lot of leverage when that happens, right, Justice?
Yeah, no doubt about it. And guys, when we show you the who's who that we've lined up to train our 100-day challengers, you'll understand the power of forming relationships and being able to reach out and work with these people. I mean, really the relationship we've had with them are what brought them into this 100-day challenge, and you guys are going to be so pumped. So close your eyes and picture what it would be like for a minute to be doing a webinar for hundreds, even thousands of hungry buyers. Picture the goosebumps you get when the crowd showers you with applause as you finish speaking from stage. Smile right now for the camera as the flashbulbs go off while you receive an award of achievement. Smile back at your loved ones. They're proud of you. You've done it. Now, smile even bigger every time you pass by one of your haters, those nasty dream stealers who told you it wasn't possible. It is possible. All you have to do is commit today to executing these 5 crucial steps. Now, regardless of whether you decide right now to get in the 100-day challenge and follow our proven, battle-tested, step-by-step instructions, or you make a choice to go it on your own and brave the landmines that exist in a noisy and confusing online world, one thing can't be argued. There are no more excuses. You know exactly what you must do to get the results you desire. Now, Adam and I have spent a collective 8 years overcoming obstacles and experiencing disastrous failures. We've collectively spent over $30,000 on live events, coaching, training, and tools. When you decide now to dive into the 100-day challenge with us, you can literally hack into our brains and bypass our costly mistakes, follow a proven step-by-step plan all the way to the business of your dreams, and quite frankly, all the way to the bank. Many challengers, like Bert Bledsoe, shelled out $1,500 to be a part of a challenge that wasn't nearly as comprehensive as this one. Adam and I didn't have an extra 18 months of highly profitable business building and coaching experience under our belts. We didn't have the ultimate plan to take you by the hand and guide you through these 5 crucial steps. We do now. Introducing the new and improved 100-day challenge, okay? The most comprehensive, hands-on, 14-week coaching program designed to get you through steps 1 to 5 in 100 days or less. Now, Adam, why don't you tell them what we've got in the first 2 weeks?
Yeah, in weeks 1 and 2, guys, we're going to take you through step 1, which is building a rock-solid business foundation. So in week 1, this is the kickoff, and just wait until people get so excited when we kick this off. I mean, if you guys have done any, and I know there's a lot of you on here that have done the 100-day challenge with us before. I mean, the kickoff is, people are just freaking out. People have a hard time sleeping the night of the kickoff, to be completely honest with you. But you'll get to discover the exact plan that took us from broke 30-something-year-olds to becoming 6-figure business owners. And this is the exact plan that has already created hundreds of success stories across the globe. You'll get to experience real personal and group accountability so that you must push forward. We actually force you to move forward. You're forced to follow through, and you will get results. Finally, develop a daily, proven, step-by-step business plan, just like Lisa Thompson mentioned. You know, we showed her the things to do, the simple things that you got to do on a daily basis that sets you up for long-term success. You will be here in 2015, and you will be making money in your business, guaranteed. And that's week 1. Week 2 is all about creating an unshakable mindset and a crystal clear vision. We talked about the importance of mindset training that will make you so mentally tough that nothing can shake you over the next 100 days. Finally see the light at the end of the tunnel and know exactly where you're headed to all but guarantee success. Because you guys, when you have the right mindset, whatever stands, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what things change. It doesn't matter, systems and all kinds of things. It really doesn't matter when you are programmed for success. And we're going to show you how to reprogram yourself for empowering success. Then you'll be able to run through walls. And as far as the vision, this crystal clear vision, coupled with a passion for greatness, will lay the foundation for the 100 days. We talked about the importance of a strong foundation. You'll get on fire, stay on fire, and build the business and life of your dreams. Week 1 and 2, the Biz Builder kickoff, creating an unshakable mindset and a crystal clear vision, has a $697 value.
Yeah, guys, and this is where I get really excited. In weeks 3 and 4, we're going to take you through step 2. We have expert traffic workshops set up to get you leads today. I mean, we talked about, implementing a simple and effective marketing strategy, and I told you that we've enlisted the who's who, and now we're going to tell you who's jumping on board to train you guys in the 100-day challenge. In week 3 at the beginning, the Monday workshop is going to be on prospecting and closing. 7-figure prospecting and closing phenom, Cesar Rodriguez, is going to arm you with the ultimate money skill so you can get into profit, guys. I know Cesar personally. When I have prospecting and closing questions, he's my go-to guy, okay? This guy's an absolute closing monster, all right? And then we're going to do Tuesday workshops, 2 of them. Facebook networking with 100-day challenger, #1 recruiter, Markel Russell. He's going to show you exactly how he's been able to out-recruit 50,000 reps in his company using Facebook. And then this is my good buddy, Terry. Okay, Terry is absolutely crushing it. He's become basically an instant superstar out of nowhere. He's going to show you how he's done it with a simple grassroots networking approach on Twitter. It's getting him 5 to 10 new reps per month in his business. But we're not done. That was just week 3, and Adam's going to tell you about week 4.
Yeah, and so if you guys noticed, the last section of workshops, we're all about doing the things that are the active strategies that get you results now. Now what we're talking about is the passive long-term things. The real leverage comes into play here. Starting with blogging and branding specialist Tanya Eliza is going to take you by the hand and share her best blogging secrets that can help get you leads fast. Mark Harbert, many of you know Mark. I mean, the guy is just an animal, just an incredible marketer, co-creator of Tube Traffic Mojo and Video Marketing Master. The guy's generated tens of thousands of leads with video marketing alone. He's going to break down the key to getting incredible results with video marketing. And then Michelle Pescasolido, the Facebook queen herself, is going to be teaching some Facebook PPC. She will demystify Facebook PPC right before your eyes. Training specifically for 2014. Really excited for this training with Michelle, and then I'm going to be taking one of these myself, talking about alternate PPC on Twitter and YouTube. I've been doing some Twitter paid advertising for a little while, and I've had some good results with that. And YouTube pay-per-click, I mean, I've generated literally thousands of leads personally with YouTube pay-per-click alone, and that's, like we said, a lot of leverage there with the paid advertising strategies. These traffic workshops are the most comprehensive marketing training with the best in the industry on both the active things that are going to get you results now and the passive things that are going to allow you to leverage yourself and leverage your time deep into the future of your business. Easily a $1,997 value. Easily.
Yeah, no doubt about it. I mean, some of these people charge hundreds, if not thousands of dollars per hour for their time, and they've taken the time out to come and train our challengers. Here's the craziest part, guys. As with every training throughout this course, you will have access to all the recordings. I mean, I know that 3 workshops in 1 week and 4 workshops in another week is a lot, but the recordings are going to be back there, so you'll get access. And then in weeks 5 and 6, we're going to take you through step 3, which is building authority and getting results. Week 5, you're going to take those strategies and we're going to teach you how to implement them. We're going to force you into action so that you get leads. No more perpetual learning, guys. It's time to implement, and the assignments that we give you, if you do them, will force you into results. You'll get leads. You'll make sales, okay? We're going to teach you how to turn your newfound expert skill set into a simple, effective marketing plan. We talked about how important marketing plans are, okay? And understand that results speak louder than words. In this module, we're going to force you to get leads, and you can finally start to build the authority because of it. In week 6, we're going to continue building that authority. And we're going to show you how to build relationships through content. Now that you have a list, because we forced you in results, we're going to teach you how to wow them. With valuable content. They're going to fall in love with you and buy your stuff. This is where you assume the role of trusted advisor. You're the sought-after authority, and you can finally get paid what you're worth. This is when you start getting those phone calls. I can't believe I'm talking to you, right? This is where you're going to discover how to magically transform this trust, this group of people that trust you, into sales, reps, signups, whatever you want. It will be profitable. Okay, weeks 5, strategy implementation and lead generation, and week 6, building authority and relationship through content, are a $697 value. This is a live course, guys. Adam, tell me about week 7 and 9.
All right, week 7 and 9, guys, we take you through step 4, and as you know, step 4 is developing You Inc. for financial freedom. So here's what we mean. In week 7,
Sorry about that. No delay there.
No problem. So in week 7, we talk about the power of becoming the trainer, like we talked about, getting on the other side of the webinar, the other side of the call. It's time you step into a leadership role and train. All of the highest paid marketers are trainers. Just look around the industry at who's getting results. Everyone is they're all trainers. They're all leaders. And it's time that you take center stage. And whether you are ready or not, or whether you think you're ready or not, trust us, you are ready, and you can do this. And we'll force you out of your comfort zone, because this is where leaps and bounds of growth is made in your business. Discover how to consistently serve up killer trainings to a hungry audience who will become lifelong fans. That's exactly what this training is all about. We're going to show you how to create an endless supply of valuable training for your network, so that you can become that authority, and that's all week 7. And now week 8. So week 8 is all about building your brand, discovering the unique message that only you can bring to the marketplace. This will separate you from every other marketer on the planet, which is incredibly important. You've got to understand there's a lot of noise online. right? You've got to rise above that noise. You can't just if you just do what everybody else does, then you're just gonna become part of that noise. You got to rise above it by separating yourself from the masses. Identify your specialty and carve out your niche. What will you master? And then tips and tricks to have your online image match your now expert skills and get that image to command money from your prospects. And then week 9, creating an irresistible, personally branded offer. Justice mentioned a minute ago. Easy steps to creating a giveaway that screams you all the way and gets you paid. We're going to teach you offer creation, offer setup, product deliverability. You're now standing on your own 2 feet, and you will experience the joy of ultimate freedom, because this is really where you step into that service role, that real creation role, and that's really where a lot of leverage can come into your business. We'll teach you how to keep them coming back for more week in and week out, and where one road to you ends, the next one begins, and your bank account stays nice and healthy, and that's week 9. So these 3 weeks, the power of becoming the trainer, building your brand, and creating an irresistible, personally branded offer has a $697 value.
Yeah, and then, guys, we're going to take you through step 5, the final step, unbelievable profit through ultimate leverage. This is going to be weeks 10 through 14. Okay, in week 10, we're going to do copywriting and sales conversions. That's what we're going to teach you. We're going to teach you how to use the written word to get people taking action. This can increase sales conversions 10-fold and get you using the same effort and the same traffic and 0 extra work to get bigger results. Right? In week 11, we're going to talk to you about mastering webinars. You're going to learn how to leverage the authority that we've showed you how to build, okay, so that you can build an even bigger list and host profitable webinars. This is the most effective form of online sales. It produces the most money in any online business. You'll be able to sell anything, recruit anyone right from the comfort of your own home. And then in week 12, we're going to show you how to increase your productivity and scale your business. This is the big-time stuff, guys, the big-time entrepreneurial stuff. Show you how to create the habits of 6- and 7-figure income earners and get more done in a day than you used to in a week. This is where you 10 times your business. And I've said this before, Adam, someone who's making $500,000 a year and someone who's making $50,000 a year, the person making $500,000 a year is not doing 10 times the work. They're just doing what we're going to teach you in week 12. In week 13, we're going to teach you how to build those high-level relationships and really maximize exposure. Listen, you can't build a massive business totally on your own. You've got to get on the other side of the velvet rope and mastermind with industry leaders, and we're going to show you how those are incredibly profitable relationships. We're going to show you how to partner up, JV, and even get a team of your own affiliates promoting you everywhere for massive exposure. This is something Adam and I did at the beginning of this year, and it was incredible. Okay? At this point, we show you how to become a total internet celebrity. You're exposing and leveraging, you're identifying and leveraging the best exposure platforms out there, and hint, one of them is MLSP, okay? And then week 14 is the grand finale. It might feel like the end, but it's really just the beginning. We're going to prepare you for life after the challenge so you can maintain a thriving, exciting, and profitable business, and then we're going to do some recognition. Your peers are going to vote on who is the top challengers in different categories, and it's going to be a great opportunity for exposure, leads, etc. So here's the deal, guys. Week 10 through week 14, you're going to learn copywriting, you're going to learn webinars, you're going to learn how to increase productivity and scale your business, you're going to build the high-level relationships, and then you're going to have the grand finale where you're just getting started. It's a $997 value. So this is the new and improved 100-day challenge, guys. Weeks 1 and 2 take you through step 1, and you'll have a solid business foundation. Weeks 3 and 4 take you through step 2, and you get all those experts in your corner teaching you what's working now. Weeks 5 and 6 take you through step 3, and you're finally going to have results and starting to build authority in the marketplace. Weeks 7 and 9 take you through step 4, where you develop you Inc. Your brand is really coming together. And then weeks 10 through 14 take you through step 5. We turn you into a high-level entrepreneur. You're getting undeniable profit through ultimate leverage. The entire value of this course, guys, is $5,085. And seriously, we've got students that went from knowing nothing to being full-time in their business. So what would $5,085 mean? I mean, it's not that much when you consider going full-time, or when you consider even if you could get to a place where you're making $1,000 a month or $1,500 a month, wouldn't it be worth investing $5,000 to make $1,500 a month for the next year? be incredible. But guys, we can show you how to build massive momentum. Now, here's the thing. We're not going to charge you $5,085 to join us now in the 100-day challenge. You know, in fact, we're not even going to charge you the $19.97. That's the value of those expert workshops alone, and you get the recordings. Remember how valuable that was. We're not even charging you the value of that. So would it be worth $997 to drastically change your life and your business in just 100 days? I sure hope so. I mean, you guys are in business here. I hope it would be worth just under $1,000 to you to get your time back and start moving your business forward. But we're not even going to charge you that. Here's the deal, guys. The reality is that tonight, you can start your 100-day journey right now for just $497. And I know some people are going, well, they may be on the fence. A lot of you are smart and are like, I'm all over this. Just the expert workshops alone. But everybody can rest assured, because we're putting a 30-day money-back guarantee on this. Get on in. Get to the first, get to the first week or two. If it's not 10 times what we're telling you it is, if you're not super pumped, if you don't believe wholeheartedly that this thing will take your business to the next level, then we'll refund your money, no questions asked. Guys, go to 100-day Biz Builder.
You know what would be better actually would be click the link that's on the screen right here that says yes, I accept the challenge. That'll actually take you to directly to the page where you can look at some of the testimonials and take action and lock in your spot.
Awesome, awesome, awesome. So guys, you can take action now and change the face of your business in 100 days for less than $5 a day. I know people that spend $5 a day at Starbucks. This is your life we're talking about. We're going to force you into action and guide you to results for less than $5 a day. We're going to make your dreams a reality again. Remember those dreams you had at the beginning? It's time for those dreams to come back. It's time for the frustration to go away. We want to help you silence the haters and make you the rock star you were born to be for less than $5 a day. I want to put this in perspective for you guys. $5 a freaking day. Less than like a meal at Burger King, for God's sakes. And this can change your life. So here's the deal. Adam and I are so committed to your success that we're going to throw in a little something extra. And Adam, I think you're going to tell them a little bit about what we've got going on, right?
Yeah, absolutely. When you take action right now and commit to the 100-day challenge, we're going to give you the best of the best all-star bonus. Now, here's what we mean by that. This is we call it the best of the best all-star bonus. Last year's 100-day Biz Builder Challenge created a new wave of leaders in the internet network marketing arena. Inside this best of the best all-star bonus, you'll meet 4 of these leaders and learn their favorite money-making, profit-producing strategies that you can apply immediately to get fast results. It's a $200 value, and we're talking about Lisa Thompson on Google+, Marquell Russell on Facebook networking, Bert Bledsoe on Daily Method of Operation, and am I missing one?
Lisa Jarrett on blogging.
Oh, that's right, and the blogging as well. That's right. So that's the all-star bonus, and then this one's really cool. This is something that Justice and I are both really excited to get in your hands, and it's instant access to 20 life-altering 30-minute audio recordings with 100-day Biz Builder creators, myself and Justice. These powerful audios will be an endless source of inspiration for you and your business. Throw the MP3s on your iPod or MP3 player. Begin reprogramming your mind for success. We've actually mentioned that a couple times in this program, reprogramming your mind for success. Start today. We guarantee your business will be radically different 100 days from now with this 10 hours of mindset foundation and fundamentals. Now, not only is it some of the best of Justice and I, but we also have guest trainers that also come out for these audios, as well as an 8-figure marketer, our good friend and mentor, Mr. Mark Hoverson. If you don't know Mark, he went from living in a trailer and qualifying for welfare to making over $10 million on the internet. In a period of about 7 or 8 years. Phenomenal guy. He came out and he gave us 45 minutes of the best mindset and how-to marketing, how to build a successful business, and how to radically change your life that I've ever seen. That course alone, or that one 45-minute audio alone, in my opinion, is worth $500 easily. These 20 audios, and the beautiful thing about the audios is that you get to consume them wherever. It's not like watching a video where you can't multitask. I mean, you can listen to these audios while you're driving to work. You can listen to them, while you're exercising, while you're doing other things. It's a very convenient way to consume information. Easily a $500 value with that bonus. Yeah, so the total value here, that actually brings the total value of the the steps 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, like we discussed, the best of the best training, and the breakthrough your barriers, the 20 audios that I just mentioned, brings the total value of this course up to $5,785, which you can get access to today, right now, for just $497 when you click the offer that's being offered to you on the screen right now. Take action, you guys. Be a person of action. If you want to get bigger results in life, you're gonna have to improve your decision-making muscles. And if you can decide tonight that this is the night that changes everything for you, when you make that decision to lock arms with us and enroll with us for the next 100 days. But that decision starts tonight, and it just starts with you making the decision to click the offer button and sign up and join us in this 100-day journey.
Yeah, no doubt about it. And guys, understand something. Those bonuses expire at midnight tonight. There is a clock on that site. So the audios, the four videos, the all-star bonus, okay, that all goes away at midnight tonight. So you got to take action now. Let's go hear from a few people. I'm going to come back over.
Yeah, and while Justice is pulling some people out, I just want to give you some dates, some important dates for those of you that decide to take action tonight and roll with us for the 100-day challenge. And that is the first really important date is May the 27th. So May the 27th, Tuesday, May 27th at 9 p.m. Eastern is when we officially kick off the 2014 Biz Builder Challenge. That is going to be an exciting night, and the only reason we didn't do Monday is because of the Memorial Day weekend, so it's going to be every Monday from that point forward. So it starts on Tuesday the 27th, and it goes every Monday after that for the 14-week series.
Awesome, awesome, awesome. I just clicked Bert. Now I think everybody might just be seeing me right now, so you're going to have to stare at my my ugly mug for. I think that's the way it's set up right now, but that's cool. Awesome. Bert is out. Patricia's on her way out, I think. I saw Lisa Thompson. I'm going to bring out. She decided to run in the challenge again. I want to congratulate you, Lisa. I saw you come in just a minute ago there.
Oh, cool. Congrats.
Awesome stuff. Yeah. What's up, Bert?
What up? How you guys
Bert,
doing?
You're our top challenger, bud. Why don't you give everybody an understanding of what life was like before and after the challenge, and why you're so fired up right now?
Well, I mean, first of all, thanks for bringing me over. Sorry if I sound all goofy. There's something going on. I don't know. I have some sinus thing or something. I getting a cold or something. So, thanks for having me on. What it was like before doing the challenge was I was struggling. I was struggling in my business online and my efforts. I was struggling in my home-based business, and I was looking for an answer. I was looking for a solution, something that was going to, get me results. I was basically trying to build a business. I had quit my day job, so I don't recommend, if you have a job, it might not be a good idea to just go quit it today. But I had quit my job, and I really didn't have a plan. And what happened was the 100-day challenge came along, and I jumped in. Right, I jumped in the 100-day challenge. I got to meet other challengers like Patricia. There was a group of other challengers that were there then as well. And we just got to charge through 100 days, right? And literally, it transformed my business. I had never generated leads. I had never built a team. I had really never done anything online, and that all changed during the 100-day challenge and to follow it. So it absolutely took me from someone that had no experience to literally having a business at the end of 100 days. Successfully, I did so many, all of us did, but specifically what I had done was just so many things. I had done my first paid webinar. I had like $1,000 a day during the 100-day challenge. I woke up and I was like, oh my gosh, It was like the first time I took my phone and showed it to my wife, and it wasn't like 60 cents. I was like, you won't believe it! I did it! It happened! And so that was, that was an exciting day, And so, when those things start to happen, can over and over again, it gets really, really exciting, and that's what the 100-day challenge did.
Bert, didn't you recruit like 12 people personally into your business on like the final week? It was like week 14. You got like 12 signups in your business or something.
I think it was literally like the week, literally it was like the first week after the challenge. It was like we literally left the challenge, started a new company, and just was like, woo, let's do it. So cool. Yeah, we did 12 in 1 week.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it was fun.
Sweet. So guys, understand this, okay? This is a Friday night webinar. We're doing this so that you guys can get this information so that you can see it before the bonuses expire tonight, but you've got to take action. We're not going to hang on here and party all night and sit here and laugh it up all till midnight like we do on some of these things. We're here so that you have an opportunity to change your business and change your life. So there's no dilly-dallying here. The bonuses expire at midnight. You got to go click the link, the offer button. Go over and take action. I mean, we want to run with you in this thing. I see Miss Patricia Sweeney out here.
Hey guys, what's up?
How are you?
I'm well. It's Friday. We're hanging out like we do not very often. So it's a special night.
I know.
Yeah.
It's definitely a special night. Giving everybody a last chance to grab these bonuses, especially because so many people were unable to get on Wednesday night's webinar. Guys, Patricia was another one of the huge success stories participated in the challenge. Give everybody some insight as to where you were and where you're at.
Yeah, well, guys, before I started the challenge, I was just new, to the internet marketing space. I had been, playing around online a few years, just like putting WordPress sites together and things like that, because I have an offline business, and I didn't know what being online meant, and I thought just put up a website and that's all you need to do. And anyway, so at the end of 2012, I wanted to figure it out. How do I actually make money? And then I found Molly System Pro, and they knew how to make money. And then so I got busy. I got working through stuff. I was doing some Facebook, a little bit of this, and luckily the challenge came out only about a month into my membership, and it was really, really on point, because at that point I was working a lot. I was at my computer. I was doing a lot of training, but I just didn't know what I should be doing each day, the actual specific activities that were going to really move my business forward, because there's so much to learn. There's so much you can do, and having the confidence that you're doing the right thing is critically important to be able to keep you going. And I have to definitely say that the group of people in our Challenger group was really phenomenal, because it's a lot to learn, it's a lot to do. It's new skill set that we're trying to develop, and a whole new income we're trying to create. And so there was definitely a point where I was just frustrated. I wanted to quit, but it was because of the group and everyone in there that I didn't, and I kept pushing forward. And so had a lot of success with an MLM, have gone on to be an L1, L2, now an L3, very close to an L4 leader inside of MLSP. Not there yet, but I'm close. I'm closing in on it. But I am a part of the MMT, which is the Masters Marketers team. And, guys, really, I accomplished all of that in 12 months. And you have to realize 10 of that was during and after the challenge. And I really 100% hands down can say that going through the challenge and having the very specifics outlined for me completely shortcutted, my time, my learning curve, and the BS time that a lot of people spend when they try to get online and figure it out. I really didn't have a lot to figure out. I really just did what I was told, and I really got laser focused and followed the directions and filled out my points tracker, and here we are. So it's good stuff.
Awesome. So, guys, I want to congratulate a couple of people here, Adam. We've had some people take some massive action already. Roxanne Roeder came into the challenge just recently. We've got, let's see,
Jason Badke? B-A-D.
You're on that one. You got it down.
B-A-D-K-E. That's it.
Guys, we promise we won't butcher your names once we meet you in the challenge. John Cournoyer came into the challenge. You said Jason, right? You got Jason.
Yeah, and then we've got some people on the call too.
Yeah, Lisa Thompson. I'm so pumped.
Yeah, Lisa is in. We've got
Courtney, and I'm gonna butcher this too. Man, these last names are tough. Paratropic. Congrats on coming to the challenge. We're super excited to have you guys. Lisa, you decided to jump in and go round 2 here. Tell everybody a little bit about why you made the decision.
Well, last year when I did the challenge, it was not the live challenge. And I remember I joined MLSP back on May 5th of 2013. And one of the first things I saw in my back office was your 100-day challenge that you offered. And I was on a webinar just like this a year ago and seeing Bert on the webinar, and he was just talking about how passionate and excited he was at the results that he had. So I wound up contacting Bert and saying, I'm looking to change my business. Is this something I should be doing? And he gave me probably the best advice that I ever received, saying, if you don't do it, you're really going to kick yourself and regret it later. So I went, and I was at a point where, do I really want, I don't have a whole lot of money to spend, but when I made the decision to do it, there's a saying by Tony Robbins saying that, there's always a way if you're committed. So I made the decision that this is what I needed for my business because, just like Bert and Patricia said, we were all scattered. You didn't know what you were supposed to be doing as far as making money. So once I made that decision, all of a sudden I had opportunities coming up where I wound up able to pay for the course outright. So when I went and I did that course, the biggest breakthrough came for me was in those first 2 weeks when the points tracker came out and the whole mindset training, because what it taught me to do was focus on that 80-20 rule. 80% of your time has to be on, money-making activities, and 20% of your time just working on, training and everything like that. And right after I completed the challenge, I really saw growth in my business where I wound up hitting a major pin level in my primary MLM. I wound up growing my list. And tonight, Adam and Justice, when you guys really talked about starting small and scaling, I learned how to break out of my comfort zone by just using Google+. And when I found these different things happening and I was getting results, I did what you guys said, just start shouting from the rooftops. And that's what I did. And the cool thing is that when you get in a challenge like this and you start sharing results, you get honored by people. And all of a sudden, here I am, I'm getting pulled out on webinars because, just that fact of taking that action. And right now I want to do this again because I believe in what the content that you guys are putting out here is like, I'm at that point in my business where I need it, and I know I'm going to succeed with it.
Yeah. I mean, guys, and before, I just want to congratulate Neil Fox for jumping on the challenge. Super excited to have you on board, Neil. Congratulations on taking action and committing to your business. You guys all went through the challenge before, and Adam and I made a little confession on the webinar, and we'll make a confession now. When we started that challenge, okay, we didn't have all 14 weeks laid out. We knew the types of things that would help people. We knew we were going to run with you guys for 14 weeks. We knew we were going to help you stay accountable. We were going to give you everything we had and teach you everything we could teach you. But, I mean, reflecting on it, is that anything even close to what this challenge is? I mean, the way it's framed out, the expert workshops, 7 workshops alone with massive marketers. I mean, compared to the first challenge, Bert.
I mean, it's like adding another 7 weeks to the challenge, but doing it within the same 100 days.
Yeah.
You want me to make a comparison?
Yes, I would like a comparison.
I mean, I think I can't remember what I compared it to last time, but all I know
Always
is
something
that
different. So don't go with the last one. We want to hear the new
no,
one.
no, I know. I'm just saying, like it's like every time that time expires and you guys are learning new things and adding value in, it's awesome for all of us. Like no doubt. Like I'm like, yeah, like let's go learn some new stuff. Let's see how we can apply it. Let's get the results. And then but when I compare the value, I'm like, man, like as they learn, they're like compressing stuff down. They're like, oh wait, hold on, guys, hold on. It's like when you get one of those, like that, like a compression bag, like those like backpacking bags where you like stick something in, then you keep on putting stuff, and you're like, how many T-shirts is that guy gonna put in there, right? Like when we got the bag, it was an awesome bag. We got a bag. It was a backpack. It was set. It was like. You're like, hey, listen, we got a backpack. You could get whatever kind you want. It's got all kinds of pockets and everything. But now they're getting like they're like, oh yeah, by the way, we're gonna give you that backpack, but in addition, it's covered in bungee cords, and you can strap all this other stuff on it too, right? Like what? So I'm glad I'm part of it. I'm glad that I was here to get in on it because I want that value, right? Like that's the whole thing. When you think about it, when you just sit for a moment and you're like, okay, this is all the value that I'm going to get right now, that I'm going to be able to invest right now into myself. What's that payout going to look like? What's the return on that investment going to look like? You can hear it from people like Dr. Lisa that said just the other day she had like a huge week, right? Like, I don't ever like go crazy with the numbers, like, except for when you guys are like, did you do 12 people or something? But I can tell you guys that literally, like you can do this, and when you do, you get actions, and the return on investment is, I can tell you it's been, for me personally, like 20-fold or so. I mean, ridiculous. Yeah. Ridiculous. Like it's not even a question when you look at the value. So.
That's awesome. Congratulations, Clive Jeffrey. I was actually going to mention you, as being one of our attendees tonight because I know that Clive, committed to doing the challenge and he's in and everything. And he was on Bert's webinar that we did with Bert yesterday. And what a testimony! I have never generated any leads online before, and just by applying what I learned in the introductory webinars, like those 4 videos that we created. I have already generated 2 leads for my business. That's awesome, Clyde. You deserve a big congrats, and I mean for being a person of action, for stepping up and doing this challenge. I mean, if you can take that kind of an action before we even get to the challenge, we are going to turn you into a rock star.
Yeah, no doubt about it. And I mean, think about what you guys can get out of those 4 all-star bonuses. The best 4 challengers. And what they use to get results. I got to step away for just a moment.
Yeah, sure. So guys, there's one thing I want to mention here is that Lisa mentioned the word regret, and I want to talk about the word regret for a minute because you may have heard this quote before, and I can't remember. I think it might be a Jim Rohn quote. I'm not exactly sure, but it's that there are basically 2 big regrets in life, or hold on. There's 2 pains that you can experience in life. The pain of discipline and the pain of regret. Now, to be successful in the challenge, you're going to have to become a disciplined person. I mean, you're going to have every advantage that's going to help you become a person of more discipline, but that's one thing that you're going to have to embrace is discipline, and it's not going to be easy. However, like we just said, there's 2 pains in life. There's the pain of discipline and the pain of regret. Don't be that person that looks at your business at the end of 2014 with just like all kinds of guilt weighing on you and regret weighing on you because of all the things that you didn't do in 2014. Or maybe you had a strong start in 2014 and then you totally lost it, and then a couple people offered you this opportunity to do a 100-day coaching program and you didn't take it, and then so just don't be that guy. The way I see it, you have 3 options. Option number 1 is do nothing and then wait 100 days and see where you're at in 100 days. probably not that much further along than you are right now because you're going to keep doing the same thing over and over again. Okay, that's option number one. Option number two is you come into the challenge. Sometime next week. You're thinking about it tonight, but I don't know, blah blah blah. I don't know. I gotta transfer some funds around, whatever. You do it next week, and that's great. But the third option is the option that I highly recommend, and that's that you join tonight so that you can get your hands on those incredibly valuable bonuses. The 20 audios. With myself, Justice, Bert, and Patricia are guests on those audios. Mark Hover's 8-figure earner, Mark Hoverson, and the 4 challenge all-star bonus videos expire at midnight tonight. So get your hands on those bonuses. You're going to do the challenge anyway. You're going to do it anyway. Okay, you're going to be one of you're going to do it anyway. You know that. You know you're going to do it anyway. Pull the trigger tonight. Be bold. Be a person of action. Step up. And get your hands on those valuable bonuses tonight.
Yeah, and it's so true, Adam. You're going to do the challenge anyway. You see the value, okay?
Right.
So get the bonuses. Now, here, when you talk about that side of potential regret, here's what I know. You've got to go through those 5 steps to get to where you want to go, no matter what. There's no shortcut. There's no way around them. There's no magic bullet out there, okay? So I firmly believe, being that I know what it was like to drag the process out, and I still, listen guys, I'm a 1%er, and it was still terrible, okay? And it was still terrible. So, you have to get out there and get through those 5 steps. So why not give yourself the biggest advantage possible? Why not take a choice, which is a very low-cost choice in comparison to the value that's in here, and invest in yourself and commit to yourself and say, I'm going to go through those 5 steps, and I'm smart enough to do it with people who can show me how to do it, and to do it with my peers, and to run and to be accountable and follow assignments and follow a plan. I had a conversation the other day with someone who is in the corporate world, and they were very used to, if you do A and B, you get C. My boss tells me when to show up to work, I show up to work. They tell me what to do, they tell me what I get paid, I get paid, right? I can't take the risk. We can't take the risk out of independent entrepreneurship. We can't take the anxiety out of having to jump and hope the parachute opens or force it open, okay? But what we can do, okay, is we can give you the 100-day challenge, which is the closest thing to how you're used to learning. It's the closest thing to how you're used to functioning, and that's why so many people get results. And Adam, we got some more people to congratulate here.
Seriously.
Yeah, Courtney.
A lot of people have taken action in the last 5 minutes.
Yeah, Mark Reynolds is in. Congratulations. Sean and Shannon Verdon are in. Congratulations. I told my story the other night, Adam, and I really think, I'm sure there's some people on the fence here, and I want to tell a condensed version of it. Okay, because when I found MLSP, I was out of work. I wasn't out of work because I was unemployed. I had been unemployed for 4 months. I'd gone broke. I'd gone back to waiting tables. I was out of my house at the time, and I had a back injury. They wheeled me into the hospital. I thought I was going to have surgery. I thought I was going to go bankrupt. I literally needed to be tended to. I was stuck in a chair on Percocets. And I'm sitting there, I was 6 months deep in my business, I hadn't made $1, and I didn't know if I could go back to waiting tables. And somebody, and I'm sitting there, and I knew people in MLSP were getting results, and I was sitting there on Percocets, I made a decision to dive in. I barely had enough room on my credit card to pay for the trial of MLSP. And I got in, and I consumed all this training, and I said, okay, I feel like there's a way. I feel like if I take action with the information at hand, I can make something happen. And what happened was, and I don't know why there's people dropping links in the Clive. Please don't drop any coded links in the chat box. What happened was is I'm sitting there. I made a major decision, and I knew that something had to change in my life, and the following day, it's funny how you get tested in life. It's funny how the world tests you. It's like It's like when you're facing the biggest challenges, you're being tested, guys. And I got a phone call, and it was for a job I'd been interviewing for 6 months. I'd gone to this guy, sat down with him 3 times. We couldn't see eye to eye. He finally called me up, and he's like, Justice, you're my guy. I want to give you this general management position of a restaurant. He's going to pay me $65,000 a year plus bonuses, and I'm waiting tables at the time, and I don't even know if I'm going to be able to walk. Okay? Like, I'm carrying stuff up my arms and trays and all this crazy stuff. And I stopped, and I said, if I take this job, I could be right back in this chair 5 years from now, in the same spot. 5 more years of my life gone, 5 years spending building someone else's dream. I could be in the same spot, no security, no control, and more of my life behind me. And I took a deep breath, guys. I slept on it, and I called him up, and I said, I'm sorry, but I'm not the same person you interviewed, word for word. I said, I'm not the same guy. Okay, I'm a different person. I've made a shift up here. So it's in the best interest of your business that you give that job to someone else, not knowing how I was going to make $1. Guys, that was the real day that I got into home business. Not when I bought my kit, not when I got my product, not when I made some exposures or made that first sale in my $98. That wasn't when I was in home business. That's the day I got in home business. I made a decision. From that moment on, I was an entrepreneur. For 4 months after that, I didn't make any money. Didn't matter. I was an entrepreneur that day. Right. I was an entrepreneur that day because I made a choice. I dove in, I jumped, I said, this is going to happen because I deserve it. My life, my future deserves this decision. And I'm going to tell you what happens when you make a big decision like that, the kind of decision that you can make right now. When you make a big decision, there's no turning back. When you dip your toe in, there's turning back. When you come up with reasons why not, there's turning back. When you see your circumstances as holding you back and you are letting a lack of resources keep you back, there's turning back. There's a plan B. Guys, there is no plan B here. Okay, if you want this, you've got to make tough choices. And there is not a better opportunity, this is once in a lifetime. We will never do a challenge like this again. 14 weeks of our time, guys. We've got coaching clients that are nauseous right now. They're nauseous at the fact that we're charging $497. Guys, if you don't see the value, you gotta reevaluate. You gotta reevaluate the way you're looking at your business. I'm rooting for you to get through the 5 steps either which way. But I can't lay out a better plan than what we have inside this 100-Day Biz Builder Challenge. Adam can't lay out a better plan. Right. You can't have a better support group than what you're seeing up here on this panel and all the other people that are jumping in. So take action, guys. Get in tonight because those bonuses are worth it.
And there's always going to be a cost. You have to understand that no matter what you do tonight or don't do, whether you take action tonight and lock in your spot, or whether you do nothing, there's a price to each one of those decisions. So for taking action, the price is $497, all right, or it's the payment plan option. Like that's the price of taking action tonight, right? But by not taking action, you got to understand that there's a price to that too. How much are you actually losing in your business every single month right now, and how much longer can you go on like that? I mean, how much longer are you going to just continue to bleed money in your business, scratching your head, going through all the frustration, and going it alone, rather than plugging in with a community of people that are going to be moving forward together and encouraging you forward and giving you assignments that are going to step out of your that are going to allow you to take those incremental steps? I mean, we think that $497 is a steal to not have to pay the other price.
Yeah. Guys, congratulations to Zanetta Varga for joining the challenge. Congratulations to Jason Yesser for joining the challenge. You guys are rock stars. I'm telling you, you have my word you have everything that me and Adam have. We're going to put everything we've got into this challenge. That's what we do. You know, and I mean, the people up here, I mentioned it last night. I mean, I couldn't have anticipated the camaraderie and the success stories and the relationships and the masterminds. Congratulations, Kevin Paul Sevilla, for coming into the challenge. I mean, people are just jumping on board right now to grab these bonuses, guys.
Awesome. Congratulations, you guys. Oh. And I know Zanetta too. It's really cool because Zanetta's been around for a while in the industry. It's really cool that the challenge appeals to people that are brand new as well as people that have been in the game for a while and that have had results as well.
I know. I spoke to Aaron Parker today. Aaron Parker, with the fastest L4 in MLSP history, joined the challenge.
He was one of the first ones to buy.
Yeah, he's been waiting for it. He was like Lisa. Like you said, when you got into MLSP, you went back there and you saw that product and you were like, this looks like the one. He's like, man, I looked at that product and I'm like, this is it. But, he's been waiting for this live challenge to happen because you guys don't understand the power of live. I mean, Lisa, you got results by going through recordings. Bert and Patricia can attest to the fact there is nothing like the live experience. I mean, talk about the first day, guys. Patricia, remember the first day when we opened up the Facebook group?
Yeah, it was pretty wild, I think after our initial webinar, we were all so excited. Literally, I don't know, there was hundreds of challengers in there. Everybody was totally gung-ho. We were so pumped. We were all in there chatting and talking and connecting, I think, until 1 or 2 o'clock in the morning Eastern. Which is 2 or 3 hours after the webinar was over. And and the cool thing with that was, that same energy really carried throughout to the point where even when the challenge was over, a lot of us were still working together. We were doing JV stuff. We were still hosting webinars together. So it really was, it was awesome, and and still has been because a lot of us are still here.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. Bert, you remember that first night?
Yeah, I might have even been later because it seemed like to me it was like. It seemed to me like I was up till 1 o'clock. I don't know. You know what I mean? I know it was late. I know it seemed like I was the next morning I was my wife was and I think it was she was my fiance then maybe. I can't yeah, no, just barely had yeah. And she was what were you doing? Why were you up so late? And I was I was on Facebook inside of a group. Did you know they had Facebook groups? And she's like, what are you talking about? I was like, I don't know, but I was inside of this group, and I was talking to, hundreds of people. I was like, you got to see this. And she's like, what? And I was like, go into the computer, and there was just, all the little, all the little chat boxes. I was like, people are going crazy on the chats. I was like, look at this thread. And just people were going nuts, right? People were
blowing up.
Yeah, I mean, people were people were doing challenges on challenges. They're like, I'm gonna juice for 100 days. I'm only drinking juice. One guy actually did a push-up contest. This guy Dustin Slade, and he did 100 push-ups every day.
Yeah.
What?
No, I'm glad you mentioned that because he did that's pretty cool. He did 100 push-ups a day for 100 days. That's 10,000 push-ups that he did in 100 days.
Yeah, I mean, there was craziness happening, and that all started on that first night, right? That first night that I think, it's coming up again, right? That first night, it's going to be here again. You get to be a part of that excitement is coming back, and you get to be a part of it when you get off the fence and just be like, all right, I'm doing it. I'm doing the challenge. I'm going to be there on that first night when that momentum hits and that buzz hits, and you're like, oh my gosh. And what's I think was one of the really incredible things that we forget, or I forget, is that not only was it the first time I got to go inside of a Facebook group, but it was really one of the first times ever in real time right there from my house. I was talking to other people that were literally on the same path. They're like, come on, let's do this. And everyone there wasn't that one guy that was like, I'm not really sure. Everyone was like, we are doing this right now. We're doing it. You're doing it. Get on board. Let's go. Right? There was no, guy in the corner thinking, I wonder what they're going to do. Like, everyone was in, so I'm excited that we get to do that again.
Yeah, absolutely.
I can't wait. I can't wait. I mean, I get more excited every day we get closer. Yeah. So, guys, I mean, what time is it? 9:30.
Yeah, man. I mean, I think they know the deal. I think we're ready to wrap it here.
Yeah, no doubt about it. You want to head around for some closing thoughts?
Yeah, let's do a quick go round.
So why don't we start with you, Patricia? We'll head over to Bert, and then we'll go from there.
Sure thing. Well, thanks for having me out again, and it's always fun hanging out with you guys since it's been a little over a year now. And, you know, like I said the other night, you know, I'm just really grateful that you guys put on the challenge, that you took the time and the energy to compile your knowledge. And this go around, which I'm pumped about, you know, you've really reached out and brought in a ton of major, massive industry leaders in their specialty, you know, to train everyone as well. So, I mean, that's just a huge, massive bonus on top of it. So, you know, you said earlier that this is the way that people are used to learning, and I think that's the thing. You know, it's so hard to go from being an employee to an entrepreneurial mindset person, and I definitely think that the challenge and exactly how it's stepped out step by step by step, it really is that thing that kind of helps people bridge that gap. And so I think it's going to be awesome, just like it was for us, but even more awesome for the new people. So I'm excited to be working with you all on the challenge again.
Awesome. And Lisa, we'll come right over to you. I want to congratulate Joe Vular for coming to the challenge. It's a huge congratulations. And I just want to note on something, because you said something really powerful there, Patricia, or something that made something click for me. When you talked about the fact that we've brought in these experts, right? And we all go through steps in our business. And I think Adam and I still hadn't quite mastered step 5 yet. I feel like there was like a little area in there where we were still doing some of the dirty work and all this different stuff. And what is step 5? It's leverage create high-level relationships, right? And masterminds. The other is to play to your strengths, okay? And to play to your strengths and to have leverage. Okay, the reality is we realize, does it make sense for us to try and figure out all the nitty-gritty details of what's working now and strategies that we may not be participating in our business, that might not be our specialties? Or do we become smart entrepreneurs, leverage those relationships, and go out there and play to other people's strengths?
Yeah, for sure.
So step 5, that's all step 5 stuff, guys. So Lisa, closing thoughts.
I am really excited to be part of this challenge again, and more excited to be part of a live group this time and going through with and it's so exciting to see new people coming in and old faces coming in that want to do the challenge. And it's so great to see even the leaders in MLSP like Bert, Patricia, and Aaron jumping aboard and doing this challenge too. And I'm really excited to be learning not only from them but learning from people coming in. And I'm just so grateful you guys are doing it again, because Justice and Adam, you guys were the first coaches that I ever had that gave me the first taste of success, and I can't wait to see what I'm going to be pulling through this summer. And what's so great, and what I learned last summer, is that summer's the time where you really want to work on improving yourself, because once fall hits, everyone's starting to think about going back to school and thinking about how they're going to pay for Christmas. And just think of all the tools you're going to be learning in these next 14 weeks that will put you in such a position to succeed for the last quarter of 2014. So I'm just really excited.
You guys make me excited. It's like, Adam, don't you become like tenfold committed, where you're like, man, I just can't wait to deliver for like everyone. Hear someone like Lisa Thompson say, you guys were the first mentors that ever showed me the results.
Right.
Now I'm like, Bert, I'm getting all emotional over here. Right? It's just so amazing, and it gets me so fired up. And we got to welcome Edward Bragg to the challenge.
Welcome, Brianne Hoffman, and Pete Pike. Welcome to the challenge. I can't imagine all these people are on the webinar right now. They must be getting the emails.
or watching a live stream on YouTube.
Or watching the live stream. That's true too. But yeah, you guys are action takers. Congratulations for being people of action and for proving your commitment to yourself, to your business by locking in with us, and you're going to be very glad that you did.
Awesome. So, Mr. Burt, closing thoughts.
Yeah, my thoughts are this, that, before I did the 100-day challenge, I was just just like most of you, I was just a normal person just wanting to do something different. I just wanted to make a difference. I wanted to change, right? And I wanted to get real results. That was the bottom line. I wanted to get results, and there was an opportunity right there, and just like there is right now. And there, I don't ever, people ask me, they're like, when they ask about that, when they ask me, what did you do? What did you do, Bert, to be able to get the awards, win the affiliates, make L3 and run to L4 and doing all of these things? What did you do? And this is the answer. What I did was take the 100-day challenge. This was the foundation. This is what made it all possible. Without this, none of those other things would have transpired, right? So, like Lisa, this was the first time that I had jumped into something and said, you know what? I'm not going to try to figure it out. I'm not going to do any of that. I'm just going to do exactly what these guys say, right? I'm literally just going to, if they say go run down the street in a turkey outfit, I'm turkey running. You know what I mean? Running like a turkey. Like, hey, if they say it works, I'll try it, right? And check it out. If it works and you get the results, like, listen, if I was running, I didn't get leads dressed like a turkey. Had I done it, I would have ran in a turkey suit every single day. No doubt, right? And that's what happened, was that you guys gave the instructions. 100-day Biz Builder Challenge gives you that direction. And this time is even more. There's an all-star crew coming in and bringing even more value to show you exactly what's required so that you can go and build a business and have success. Right? And there is no doubt. Like, there is no sales pitch. There's no number statistic. It's a real deal. How do I know? I'm sitting right here, and so are these other people on the panel. And guess what? Before I did the challenge, I wasn't sitting here. That's how I know it works. It works, 100%. So
Wow.
if you're thinking about it, stop thinking, stop the thinking, and start doing. Just take the action.
Awesome.
Justice, why don't you go first so I'll do my thing and then I'll do the redirect.
Yeah, absolutely. So, I don't know that a lot has to be said. I think there's a lot of noise out there online. I think there is a lot of different messages out there, and there's a lot of great training. I don't know that there's anything like this in the marketplace. I've never seen anything as comprehensive. I've never seen anything that takes people by the hand and teaches them how to build a business. This isn't just strategy focused. We got the experts in to handle strategy. We're going to groom you for leadership. I don't think that there's any question out there as to whether there is genuine belief in this, whether there are genuine results from this, and whether there's genuine intent on mine and Adam's behalf to give everything we have. Everything we have, because we want more. Listen, I want you guys to understand this. I'm a human being. Okay? I have ups, downs, just like everybody. I have highs, lows. We become we try and become master of self. We work on our mindset over and over and over. But I'm going to tell you what my medicine is. Okay? I'm going to tell you what makes me feel good, what drives me every day, what makes me tick. And that's hearing from these guys. That's hearing these stories. That's having people call me up and say, Justice, thank you so much. That's getting up and speaking in front of people and training and coaching and teaching and helping people have breakthroughs. That's my medicine. Okay? And I am going to be out there. We're going to be giving everything we have so that we can generate more of that tenfold in this challenge. So Get on board, guys. Go take action. Head on over. The bonuses expire at midnight. If you don't see it, I mean, those audios, Adam, I mean, we talked about selling those audios.
Yeah, seriously. I mean, we still will. I mean, I still plan to sell those audios in some way, shape, or form. Like,
yeah, no doubt about it. So close it out, bud.
Yeah, cool. So, yeah, so you guys, I mean, you've heard from the people that have done it before. You've heard from all the people that are locking in tonight, that have locked in over the last couple of days. You guys, we've brought a lot of people into this thing. So, I mean, there's a lot of people out there that are like, wow, I'm seeing the vision. I'm seeing like that this is it for me. And they're making decisions because in making those kinds of decisions, they're becoming real entrepreneurs. They're building their entrepreneurial muscles, because that's what happens every time you make a firm decision. You build your entrepreneurial muscles. Make that decision tonight. Get your hands on those incredibly valuable bonuses while you still can. Make that first initial decision to step up and to do some cool things with your business this summer, in a time of the year over the summer where a lot of people pull back. That means massive, massive opportunity for you. And like I said, how much more can you take? How much more are you going to you're gonna be paying a price one way or another. The question is, is that price going to be paid in the form of losing money for the next 3-6 months, scratching your head, banging your head against the wall, trying to figure it all out on your own, or are you going to finally stack some of the deck in your favor and take action, roll with this amazing group that we've got that's just building momentum? It's so exciting. It's just we can just feel it. It's building so much momentum. You can feel the momentum building for this thing.
Here comes the 100-day challenge.
Yeah, exactly. And you guys, the people that take this thing seriously, including Justice and I, because we don't just bark orders. We are very much in the trenches, marketing with you.
I love this chat. I love what this does for my business.
Our businesses are going to explode. Everybody who takes this thing seriously, who really follows the instructions, and who starts playing a bigger game. Like it's time to stop playing small. You're not serving anybody by playing small, and you're certainly you're not going to get a second chance at life. You've got to start making bigger decisions with what you're going to do with your life. Start taking risks every once in a while, like tiptoeing. Do you really want to be the person that just tiptoes quietly through life to your grave? I mean, that might sound a little harsh, but I mean that's how a lot of people unfortunately approach life, and it is sad. And don't be one of those people. Make that change. Make that decision tonight to start playing a bigger game with your life, and roll with us for this next 100 days. Take action now by clicking one of those links that you're seeing either in the chat or in the offer button. Justice, you seem like you have something you want to say here.
I just want to welcome Mallory O'Daniel before we shut it out, because
yeah, Mallory. Great job, Mallory. All right, guys. That's it. You guys are awesome. Thanks.
You guys rock. Thank you so much for being on with us tonight. Appreciate you guys. Can't wait to get this thing kicked off.
Thanks for spending your Friday night with us. Thank you guys on the panel, and you guys we'll be seeing you out there soon. Have an awesome night. You're going to be redirected right now. You're going to be redirected, and you probably won't even, because of the delay, you probably won't even get to hear this part. But I'm gonna redirect you right now. You're going to go to the sales page. Take action tonight. And we'll see you on the inside of the 100-Day Biz Builder Challenge. Booyah! I think we successfully redirected everyone.
And then they'll all try and get back on. That's what they do, right? Well, we're actually live still.
Okay. Yeah, yeah, that's right. I never terminated the broadcast. Oh wait, we can't.
You can't. Yeah, you got to just redirect.
Okay, so I'm just going to hit the redirect again, and then I'm just going to close out my window.
Yep. Same. Yep.
Cool. All right. See ya.